viewers, it's a pleasure to have you here once again. Just like I said in the previous video, we will be dealing with several or various topics in mathematics from the secondary level even to the tertiary level. Now today, our first lesson will be on introduction to the logarithm of numbers. Now, first, the definition. We will give you introduction on this topic and every other topic that we will be treating. Today, talking about logarithm. The word logarithm is used to describe the power or index or exponent to which a base is raised to obtain a certain number. Now, viewers, I want you to take a look at this definition. Logarithm describes the power, index, or exponent. I want you to take note of these three words: power, index, or exponent. They are words that are interchangeably used on the power of a certain number. Take, for instance, let's consider these these numbers. We have 4, we have 9, we have 16, we have 25, we have 27. Now take a look at this number. These are numbers we see on a daily basis, we play with on a daily basis, and then toy with on a daily basis. But I tell you, there are several mathematical operations that can be carried out on each of these numbers and more. Now, 4 can also be written as 2 raised to the power of 2, which is the same thing as 2 times 2. 9 can also be written as 3 raised to the power of 2, which is the same thing as 3 times 3, which is 3 times 3 will give you 9. 16 can also be written as 2 raised to the power of 4, which is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 will give you 4, times 2 will give you 8, times 2 will give you 16. Then 5 can also be written as 5 raised to the power of 2, which is still the same thing as 5 times 5. 5 times 5 will give you 25. Now 27 also can be written as 3 raised to the power of 3, which is also the same thing as 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 will give you 9, and times 3 will give you 27. Now, there's what we call the generalized term. In every mathematical concept, there's what we refer to as the generalized term. The generalized term, they are variables we use in representing every numbers in particular in equations, mathematical equations, or expressions. Now, take for instance, the generalized term of a logarithm is taken as a raised to the power of x equal to n, which is referred to as the generalized term. Where a, we can take a, x, and n to be equal to 1, 2, and so on and so forth. Now, it means all of these numbers are represented in this generalized term. Where, okay, if we are to do this, 2 here, which is the power, is the same thing as x, a is the same thing as the base, which is 2 here, and n is taken as 4. Also, 9 can be taken as n, a 3, and then x is equal to 2, and so on and so forth. Now, from the definition, once again, I want you to take note of these 3 words. Take a look at these numbers I'm cycling. This is the power of this expression. This is the power of this number. 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 Now, and x is also the power of this generalized term. Now, remember we said the word we use in describing logarithm is the power, or the index, or the exponent. I don't know if you get that. Exponent, the power, the index, and the exponents. The power, the index, and the exponent. Take note of that. Alright? Now, the next question that comes to mind, okay, let's give a definition to this. Where A is the base, we have X is the power, the index, or the exponent. Take note of all of these terms. They are used interchangeably. Index, power, or exponent. They are used interchangeably. And these are the powers we're referring to. 2 raised to the power of 2, power 2, power 4, power 2, power 3. Now, and the generalized term is taken to be X. Now, the next question that comes to mind is, how do we change all of this number into a logarithmic form? That is the question that comes to mind. Now, look at this. Using the generalized term, which is asterisk here, using the generalized term, we have, this can be interpreted as X is the logarithm of n to the base a. Then changing this to the logarithm form, we have it to be the logarithm of n to base a is equivalent to x. This is simple description, or the simple form of this generalized term of logarithm. Now, if we are to make use of all these numbers, let's change this or convert this as well to its logarithm form. To convert 4 equal to 2 raised to the power of 2, we have it to be 2 raised to the power of 2 equal to 4, because 2 times 2 times 2 will be equal to 4. Then, this can be changed, this can be written as the logarithm of 4 to base 2 is equivalent to 2, which is the same thing as 2 raised to the power of 2 is equal to 4. This is what this log is interpreting here. Also, if we pick this other number, we have 3 raised to the power of 2, 3 raised to the power of 2 equal to 9. How do we change this? This can be interpreted as the logarithm of 9 to base 3 is equal to 2. Now, to prove that we understand what we've been saying this morning, dear viewers, I want you to take a look at these other numbers that are expressed here and interpret it in form of logarithm. Yeah, if you have any questions from what we've done so far, you can drop it in the comment section and we'll attend to you quickly. Thank you.